Hey everybody, Monkey Wrench Mike. We are back with the Stang and Lola. You just have to get in, don't you? Okay, get down. Anyway, today's list of things to do, well, other than teach her how not to jump up and down, we are going to de-stripe this car, I think, because I think white is going to pop. I have to get the hood painted anyway, so we're going to address that situation, and then maybe just for the heck of it, we're going to make our back garage cooler than ever. It's the next day. Oh. Monkey. Wrench. Mike. Yay!
I'm in the car.
So here she is in all of her glory. I do have to admit that we have ordered a part that goes right underneath there, okay? Yep, we're going to replace the thermostat housing because there is a bit of a leak, and I want to drive the car. I really do. I want to drive the car. So we got to get that fixed. We also found a replacement driver's seat, so we're going to get that. That's going to be a whole nother video, but the problem is right there. Yeah, take a look at all of that loveliness right there, and I've never seen clear coat wrinkle like this. There's your ASMR. There it is. Okay. Yeah, to get this addressed, the whole hood, I'm going to have to paint the whole hood because it goes underneath here too, and this is eventually going to start coming up. But I think that white might be a good look for the car. All right? We'll see what happens. But the stripe has to come off, so let that begin right now. All right, this is turning out to be way less fun than I thought, but we got the two outer stripes and we have almost half of that big one in the middle. I'm finding out if you cut it out, if you make a little trace with your razor blade, and I know you're not supposed to use a razor blade, this is all going to get painted and sanded and all that kind of stuff, but if you cut out little sections, okay, then use your adhesive remover and your heat gun, you kind of have a chance at getting a strip or two without all these little bitty pieces coming out. So we'll give it a rest. We'll come back tomorrow, yay, or the next day, and we'll have at it again, okay? Now we're going to fade to black. All right, what do you think? Well, I think it looks so much better. It's much worse in person. I kind of scraped off some of the clear coat that's missing. Okay, and I know, never ever use a razor blade that isn't plastic on paint. I know that, but this is all gonna get sanded and painted again. So a little bitty cut here and there is no big deal, all right? But I think it looks so much better. And I gotta tell you, if I don't do good in this lifetime and he decides to send me downstairs, it's going to be doing this. I'll be doing this for all of eternity because I hate sticky things on my fingers. And even though I had gloves, yeah, that was a sticky mess and I did not like it. So are we going to change the top stripes? I don't know, because this was a bear. This was a literal bear to get off. But I think it looks good, not as sporty, and she's ready almost to get a paint job on the hood. Next up, we're going to fix a heating issue inside the engine. Kind of a common problem, so we're going to do that tomorrow. Stay tuned. It's yet another day, and we have pulled the car into the garage, kind of. I do have a window air conditioner that is going to go right there, but because I'm an idiot, I'm going to wait to put that in until after I work on the car. I don't know why. I just want to get this over with, okay? So the problem we're having, and I don't even remember if I showed you before, this is your water thermostat housing, and there's a leak. And these are kind of popular. The leaks are popular. These things crack and break and do all kinds of things because after so many heat cycles, the plastic gets brittle and it breaks. A lot of research went into this as far as me looking at how to take it out. So it's very simple. All you have to do is remove these hoses here. Some people take off your throttle body, some people don't. Empty the coolant a little bit, and it's basically 3 bolts and another couple of hoses, and that thing comes off. All right, so we'll perform this with some music for another time-lapse extravaganza. Yeah, this is going to be a time-lapse extravaganza kind of video. All right, that was a little more work than anticipated. This last bolt, you can see right here, that was a bear to get out, and I certainly didn't want to strip it because that's going to be fun to get out. Okay, so it did come out with a little persuasion and a bigger 8mm. So this is the old one, and the gasket right here at the bottom, this little O-ring, is pretty flattened out, and I think that's one of the problems. I don't see any cracks, but I'm just going to replace the whole thing just to make sure that the next owner loves the car as much as I do. Okay, there's your part number right there. Now we have the new one right here. Of course, you can get this in metal. They're a little more expensive. I just couldn't get one here fast. I didn't want to waste time. Looks just the same. This does come with the thermostat itself. So the O-ring right here protrudes a little bit, which is very, very good. So we're just going to put this back in, button it all up. Now I am going to clean, I did decide to remove the throttle body, and look how dirty that is. Yep, that's a mess. So we'll clean that out too. And this O-ring still protrudes, so we're going to be good with that. Okay, let's get the new one in, and then we'll get her all fixed up. All right, how'd we do? Can you see me? Yep, she sounds good, she looks good. She's almost as pretty as you are, Lola. She's almost as pretty. Another job well done here for the Stangster. I'm loving the car more and more, so you know what's coming up next, right? Yep, you know. Now that she's running good, now that we have the tape all removed, time to go get some paint. Stay tuned, folks. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. We're back with another video very, very soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.